Alright, we'll attack the Cliff Maple. And hopefully he sends in something that's weak to Earthquake. He's dirty. Wailord, not weak to Earthquake. But it's funny there's two Wailords in the same spot. Earthquake! Ah, the Wailord also went the Earthquake. The Dragon I saved today with Wing Attack. I don't know why a Wailord pokes out his tongue so much when it faints. Wasted. Yes, you got wasted dirt. And you barely had any money on you, what the heck? I'll show you a painful time one day. One of these days, I'll show you a bad time. Ooh, 5 PP ups. That's really good. Yo. 1 max ether. Yo, Muscle Dude. This place taking a lot of damage. Even I couldn't mess this place up this badly. Huh? You telling me you did this? Then prove it to me. Show me what you can do. Show me your moves. Is what Colas, the bodybuilder, says. Do you do the Mars Stomp? What the heck? What kind of a weak team is this? We attack the Mars Stomp and Muddy Water. Okay, there's a Geodude. Okay, the Mars Stomp lived the Wing Attack. What the heck? Sorry for calling you weak, Mars Stomp, I guess. Yeah, there's no way Geodude's gonna live that. Even Marshall, you even live the Muddy Water? What the heck? Why is this Marshall so smoky? Oh no, it's gonna headbutt me! Or headbutt Swampert to be precise. Alright, Wing Attack the Vibrava, and... you know what? Earthquake this time. It looks like a bug, should be a bug type Vibrava. Should either be a bug ground or a bug dragon. Hey, good job of me to say do Earthquake. It is a Pupitar, who is really not going to enjoy this Earthquake. Yep. All the Pupitar did was just get summoned and use sand and summon the sand. That's all it did, they summoned sand. But of course, my trainer would get in his eyes, but that's beside the point. You rampage too much. What do you mean too much? I mean, I just used Earthquake once, that's not too much. Now I'm Steam, I'll rampage more than you. Sure, if you say so. Alright, going up the stairs. Or not. Wait, I came from the stairs. I meant to go this way. Oh, where did that guy take off to after snagging my shadow Pokemon? Act! Crudo. Why are we fighting? You said you were wondering where your shadow Pokemon went. Why does that translate to us fighting? I don't see the conflict here. Wing attack Balloon and return on Grumpig. Because I don't have to spam Earthquake. Persian. Let's see what the last thing is. If it's something that's weak to water or earth. Sorry, ground. Grumpig lived to return. What the heck? No, my poor Dragonite. You get sludge on him. Why would you do that to him? Now he has to get cleaned. He does not like baths, this Dragonite. No, stab slash. Ow. Did decent damage for a Persian. Alright, one earthquake should not be the end of the world. If I used to do one earthquake to just, you know, feint two rocks and one stone. Nice, everything just gets level ups. A Combustion? That's what your last Pokemon was? A Combustion? Sorry to say, but you're gonna lose with that. Because I have a flying type. Oh, wow. No fair, you stinking cheat, mother. Alright, I'm not cheating, but sure. I never expected to see you again. Not like this, anyway. Fuston. Guess this guy makes making a fuss out of small things. Right, so wing attack to the Ursa and then just earthquake. Yep, just wing attack to the Ursa and then see what comes in. A Poliwhirl. Well, at least it's something that can be hit by earthquake. That's what matters. Wow! The Poliwhirl lived on like 1 HP. Did not see that coming. Quadrant. His sequel. Okay, good, you landed the Thunder. Why do you have Giga Drain? Why would you randomize for something with Giga Drain? I'm surprised it's so little, but why? Now you're in yellow health. That's so rude. Still gonna get fainted, but that was just rude. To drain my health like that without asking for permission to drain my health. Boo! Don't boo me. Boo yourself. Keep snagging forever. There you go, heal up Swampert. Swapping in Suicune, so that everyone can get to level 55. You. What? Yuki, it's been a while. Not since the mayor's house of Fennec. You quit. You quit Team Snagem. There's nothing here for you. Would you come out to see me, Bluno? If you. If that's the case, I'd better not disappoint you. Alright, now I have to rely on Spore only, because it's under-leveled. Wait, the entire team is... Oh, wait. Wait, what? Wait, did the Crocodile change? Ha! Now the Crocodile is a Shelgon. That's an excellent one. Holy cow. A Salamence with Surf. I approve of this. That's all I have to say. I approve of this. Use return or whatever would be where Glalie is. I mean, if this would have been from the get-go, I would have chosen Shelgon over Dragonair. Ah, the Zangoose limp. No, not the scary face. So scary. Alright, fight the Zangoose and return or whatever would be where Zangoose is. Or I suppose just hit the Zangoose. I did not think that this random Cypher Peon would use a Hyper Potion, to be honest. Return! There you go. Gorbis is the last Pokemon in the team, okay. Stop scaring me with your facial expression, Shelgon. Ephraim is super scared. You don't need to scare him anymore. You scared him enough. He's scared silly. Okay, I missed Fire Blast. Cool. And return's gonna do nothing because of Acid Armor. Yeah, nothing. No, Poison Point, really? Is that all you gotta do, Scary Face? Alright, Fire Blast to Gorbis and then swap in Alakazam. Okay, put the Shelgon to sleep. Now how much damage will this Fire Blast do? Almost half. Ow. Shadow Rush. Poor Alakazam being bullied left to right for something he didn't do. He just swapped in. That's no crime to just be swapped in. Spore. You're now very sleepy, Shelgon. I was just thinking what possibly the Sunflora could be now, because the Minun became a Shelgon instead. Alright, Timer Ball and Bubble Beam. Should be able to live a Bubble Beam from Alakazam, because it resists Bubble Beam. 1, 2, 3. Alright, cool, I got y'all gonna immediately. That's not right. How could my crocodile be defeated? You mean your shell gun? Enjoy staggering my shadow crocodile while you can. There's still more shadow Pokemon trainers out there. Oh hey look, I'm at the outside now. Yeah, this app's also the chaser. Heh, it still says some flora even though it became a shell gun. That's pretty funny. Diglett? And then I'm gonna get a shadow Diglett from something? Well, let's go back to Pirate just to see if he has anything new to say. Yup, something new. Hi, it's Net. I analyzed the Shadow Pokemon list again and discovered 6 more. The additions are Ursaring, Skiploom, Quagsire, Tropius, Skarmory, and Sunflora. Slowking? Okay, so Ursaring got randomized into Slowking. That's interesting. So there's a Shadow Diglett and a Shadow Slowking. Yep, I got a Celebi. And it is named after you, Fairy, as you see there. Even has a fitting nature, being gentle. And they will soon join the battle as soon as they get to level 55. I didn't want to know if they're gonna say where they found these shadow Pokemon. Oops. Why don't we go to the hotel in this place instead of going over here where Duking's house is? Yes, I will push the hidden button that's not so hidden. You have anything? Oh hi guys, what about the shadow Pokemon was useful, wasn't it? Okay, so you guys aren't gonna say anything else, are you? No? Yeah, it's doing good in the PC, whatever it's randomized into. No, I am not gonna battle with it, no. Because it wasn't not to, so it's gonna stay in the PC, because I got a Shadow Zaptu. I don't need to use Natu ever. Alright, let's go to the under then and see. I mean, is this Chaser that has Absol? Is she gonna be there for me to just fight? Because she's the one that had it. You are not seeing me. Good. It's a good thing she's blind. This random trainer. No wait, I have to use the disc. Because it's stupid and I have to always press which disc to use. I have to remember when you get the L disc, because I want to go left and get that item box. Alright, first we heal here. I'm just gonna backtrack to where Venus fled and then see if that trainer will fight me again with the Absol. To see if I understood it correctly, that that's how it's gonna work. Hello. There's no one here. How am I supposed to get this Shadow Absol back then? It's abandoned. I have to go to the... Alright, it's gonna take a while to find out how I'm supposed to recatch some of these. Annoying. And I believe to get to the Deep Colosseum, I need to get the D disc to go down. But I do not have L or D disc. So what the heck? Oh, I guess I'll just continue back and forth. Well, that's nice if you brought pretty flowers for your mother. That's nice. I don't know. Did I miss anything in Team Snagem Hideout? Did I miss anything? Am I just supposed to go back and forth between places and wait for emails? Trouble in Under. Hi, big guy. We've been hearing about Shadow Pokemon from people visiting the Under from Pirates. A lot of the visitors have seen the Shadow Pokemon. Net in the Under should have more information for you. Alright, back to Under I go. Weird, I didn't get this mail when I was walking around Under. Did I have to leave Under to get this mail? That was weird. Alright, let's clearly go forward without the need of using the F disc. Then only to need to use the F disc later. Alright, next. What you got for me? Oh, hi Yuki. I think there's been a sneaky trainer in the Under lately. There's a guy in front of the junk shop named Gurks. He apparently saw this Shadow Pokemon in a battle. The quickest way to find out is to ask Gurks himself. Yuki, can you check it out? That's a weird name, Gurks. Why does everyone have a weird name in the Ori region? Why does no one have normal names? He said in front of shop. Are you Gurks? You on the rooftop? Or are you Gurks? Okay, that was not. You were not Gurks. Are you Gurks? No. Who's Gurks? Is the writer Gurks? With names like that, it's hard to tell what the heck they're supposed to be. Are you Gurks? No? Who's Gurks? Are you Gurks? Roller Skater Kid? It's the hero, it's a kid's greatest hero. Please, transform for me, and then fly away. Okay, no. You? You are Gert. Huh? What's that? You want to know about a shadow Pokemon that I battled? How about we battle first? If you win, I'll happily tell you about that shadow Pokemon's trainer. What's up with people wanting to fight for information? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, how fitting. You have a Nidoqueen and a Nidoking. How very generous of the randomizer to do that. Sunlight. Not really helpful at the very moment. Sunlight. The two things are weak to freaking water. But fine. Wait, they're also weak to earthquake. Suicune can live in an earthquake. It's Suicune. It can live in an earthquake. And the Nidoking can apparently live in an Aurora Beam. Hydro Pump? What the heck? And you got an immediate critical hit. Calm down, Nidoking. It's not that serious. Earthquake. Yeah, Suicune can live those. Ah, critical hit, so there's no way Nidoking would live that. Okay, yeah, level 55 Swampert right now. That was easy. Roar, nothing worked at all. Of course not, you just had 2 Pokemons. Alright, I promise I'll tell you about that Shadow Pokemon. The trainer was this guy named Rosso in a flashy red suit. He had a Shadow Quilava with him. But where was he? I guess I have to leave to get an email about it. That's what I'm gonna assume I have to do. I don't want you to use the F disc. I'm just gonna take the long way out. Alright, let's see. Is the Quilava going to be a Sunflora still? Or is it suddenly gonna be a good Pokemon that could benefit from Quilava's moveset? I mean, the Minun became Shelgon, which is a Pokemon that much better benefits Croconaul's move pool compared to a freaking Minun. On the sole account that Salamence has a special stat. Alright, let's use Fairy in combat. Fairy the Celebi. Right, I'm just gonna take a hunch that Rosso is in Shadow Pokemon Lab. Let's see, was I correct? It appears as if criminals are gathering at the Shadow Pokemon Lab again. There's more. People have seen a Cypher peon in a gaudy outfit with a red outfit with a Shadow Quilava. I wonder what's up. Sometimes my genius scares myself. I managed to predict it was gonna be Shadow Pokemon Lab. So I wonder how deep I have to go into the Shadow Pokemon Lab to find this Rosso. Ah, and they breathed far. Oh, you again. You're not getting off scot-free this time. If you say so. Lar? Are you supposed to say that name? Jinx and Totodile. That sure is a lineup. One really good Pokemon and one Pokemon that I'm going to literally melt with a Fire Blast. Fire Blast and Magical Leaf. Sorry, Totodile, but Fairy demanded it. She demanded the way with the Totodile. Oh god, getting crunched by Jinx. No! Don't do this! This is her first fight. You have to crunch her. What the heck, Jinx? That was so unnecessary for you to bite the poor innocent Celebi. Ah, something else for me to melt with Sweet Tune. I understood, don't use Rock Slide. Though I wouldn't, because there is a Goldeen over here who's just asking to be getting some leaves thrown on their face. Critical hit as well. You shouldn't have. It's a Goldeen. Goldeens don't need to be critical hitted. Away with the Sunflower! With a weirdly stretchy neck. Alright, other than the fact that Celebi got crunched, that fight went smooth. You know, you really are strong. Yes, of course I am. I beat your head leader. What do you expect? There's no way I'd be a pushover when I managed to defeat your leader. Right, that's just common sense.